Ah, he's gonna explain himself. So basically, this is Mumbo. He will transform you in the game. This is the Mumbo hut, where you come to take the tokens to get transformed. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to even transform here in the first place. I forget if there's something in the top of that. Well, I think it's just eggs or something, but yeah, bottles will give you those when you learn the move down over here. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's go down to this area and get the, I believe it's 3 Jiggies that are over here. And basically what you want to do over here is you want to stand on the platforms of these oranges and let Conga over here smash them, and then you'll get a Jiggy. Okay, so you just want to collect it, and there you go, that's your 5th Jiggy in this world. The next thing you want to do is climb up here, grab this orange, and there's a little chimp over here that wants orange, so we'll just give it to him. Oh, and that's a recurring event in this game. You'll see a lot of the characters call Banjo fat, which is kind of terrible. But, yeah. That's our 6th Jiggy in this world, so let's just climb up here, collect these eggs real quick, and get ourselves another move. Actually, before we do that, jump over here, and go to the highest platform, and you're going to see a switch with Grunny on it. What you're going to want to do is you're going to jump up and ground pound it, and that will make a Jiggy appear in Gruntilda's lair. And there are 10 in Gruntilda's lair. Basically, that's a world as well. But I believe there is a switch in each world that you're going to have to find and hit in order to get the Jiggies in Gruntilda's lair. Now, this move that he's fixing to teach us is the ancient way of the egg, apparently. This basically allows you to shoot eggs. Now you press Z and use the top C button to shoot an egg. Then you press the bottom one to do something kind of funny. Alright, you can carry 100 eggs, and yeah. Later on in the game, you will find this person called a Cheeto Book, and he will, is that his name, Cheeto Book? Well, anyway, he'll give you cheats to enter in a later world to allow you to get more resources. Like, we can only carry 100 eggs right now, but if we enter a cheat, we can carry 200 eggs, so yeah. And we just learned all of the moves on this world. So what you're going to want to do right here is you're going to want to stand on this platform and shoot an egg at him. And you're going to want to do this 3 times, and beware because he will throw oranges at you when you come up here. Well, wow. Well, he's not throwing any oranges yet. There he goes. Well, come on. Okay, maybe it wasn't 3. Maybe it's like 4 or 5. Wow. Wow. Maybe it's like 4 or 5 or something. I'm gonna have to get something to drink in here in a minute because my throat's awfully dry. It's to be expected because, you know, you're talking to yourself for 10 to 15 minutes at a time. Okay, so let's collect the final Jiggy in this this section of the map. All right, let's let's continue on. We have 7 Jiggies now. Okay. Oh, no. Forgetting the moves already. Wow, this is gonna be a recurring event in this series. Hopefully not. Because in order to pass this game, you have to remember the moves. So before we do what's in that area, let's collect the notes in this area real quick. Yeah, my voice is about to give out here. I'm gonna have to stop recording after I beat this world. Get something to drink. Water, preferably. Okay, so we are at 94 notes at the moment. Let's collect this Jiggy over here, and that will bring us to 8. And we are almost done with this world. Let's continue on. Alright, now what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to shoot eggs into these guys' mouth. Now every time you shoot one, they will get progressively faster, so there's some difficulty involved. But before we shoot this guy again, let's jump up onto him and collect one of our 2 honeycomb pieces in this world. So let's just, well, you know, if you can actually shoot him. If you can actually shoot him. What in the world is going on here? My controller's flipping out. Boom. There we go. He will give you a Jiggy. So let's do that. And the last Jiggy will require that you transform. And remember that anthill that we went in to get that Mumbo token? Well, we're going to have to return there as our transform self. Now we have the required amount of Mumbo tokens. The required amount will show up on the little sign over there next to Mumbo. So let's just go on the switch, press B, and get transformed. Now your first transformation will be a termite. I already explained that. Okay, so yeah, we're a termite, but yeah, that's our first transformation. So again, we're just gonna want to go to the anthill over here, or termite hill, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what this is. Yeah, so normally with Banjo and Kazooie you couldn't climb this because it was too steep, but as an ant or termite you can. But just be wary that you don't want to fall, because you know you'll probably go back to the first section and you'll have to climb all over again. So with that, we have our first 100 notes. So that's an accomplishment. So let's check that off the list. I don't have a list. That was a metaphorical list. I shouldn't talk while I'm trying to jump, because you'll fall and get hit like I just did. Okay, you have eggs on this section. You can collect those if you want. And let's just go out of the door, and we're at the top of the hill now. There's an extra life right there if you want it. Yeah. And there is the jigsaw piece, number 10. And with that we have 10 jigsaw pieces and 100 notes. And that is pretty much the first world. But before you go get transformed back, you might not even want to do that. Where's the hill? There it is. You go down to this hill, and there will be your other honeycomb piece. So that is the first... Okay. That is the first world completed. And, again, you just go back here to, go back to the main world. But stay as a termite, because that Witch of Switch that we pounded, that put the Jiggy at the top of this mountain. So we're gonna have to be a termite to collect it, since it's too steep of a hill. And what he's saying there is that there are note doors throughout Gruntilda's lair that you're going to have to open, and in order to open the note doors, you're going to have to collect the notes in the worlds. So yeah. Now let's just collect this Jiggy right here, and I think that is a good spot to leave this episode on because my throat is just dry. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and this has been the Mr. Game Player signing off.